You got 4 little girls gone. Money ain't gonna bring them back. To even think about somebody doing this or even knowing, make me sick to my stomach.
The Indiana State Fire Marshal's office ruled the fire was intentionally set. This announcement was followed by several officials involved in this ongoing investigation resigning.
FLORA fire chief has resigned.
He is the third person to now resign that has been involved in the investigation of a deadly fire that killed these 4 sisters. Adam Randall's resignation as fire chief comes almost a year after the girls' deaths. Adam's father, Dennis Randall, was the fire investigator with the State's Department of Homeland Security. He has also quit his job this year. He resigned this summer after 13 Investigates uncovered emails questioning his handling of the case. And then just last week, the Carroll County prosecutor announced he's retiring at the end of the year for private, personal reasons. There have been allegations of a cover-up and botched police work in this case. State police, though, have come out against those allegations and are still promising to get justice for the family.
Up in FLORA, I've talked to community members who have also had concerns that the speed of the initial investigation was hampered by possibly some bias or prejudice, but you're saying that is not the case?
We weren't there. We've talked about what happened early on in the FLORA case. It wasn't our best day. We talked about that.
While he declined to elaborate, Superintendent Doug Carter vowed to get to the bottom of it. In the email, the investigator wrote, Randall's statement about accelerants being discovered in several locations is absolutely not based on any evidence discovered at the scene during the investigation, and that Randall was not performing a proper origin and cause investigation based on the current procedures. The ISP superintendent was stunned when he read the words for himself for the first time.
So were you aware that there were questions being raised about Dennis Randall's handling of the evidence and investigation into the actual cause and origin of the fire?
I was not. I don't know about this, but I'll find out about this.
Looks like you're out of a job.
1 week after Carter vowed to get to the bottom of the emails and the concerns raised about multiple accelerants, Dennis Randall resigned from his job at the Indiana Department of Homeland Security. Carroll County Prosecutor Robert Ives requested details about the investigation are not made public. Background. On Monday, November 21, 2016, a fire occurred early in the morning at 103 East Columbia Street in FLORA, Indiana. The fire involved a multifamily home containing 2 occupied dwelling units. The mother of 4 children and tenant of the first-floor unit, Galen Rose, was awoken by heavy smoke. Miss Rose attempted to retrieve her children from the upstairs bedroom but was forced out of the house by smoke and heat. A neighbor and the first 3 arriving emergency responders attempted entry but were unable to access the upstairs bedroom where the children were. The fire resulted in the deaths of Miss Rose's 4 daughters, 5-year-old Kiani Precious Welsh, 7-year-old Carrielle Danielle McDonald, 9-year-old Kiara Janelle Phillips, and 11-year-old Kiana Latrice Davis. Miss Rose sustained injuries as a result of her exposure to the fire, and the first 2 arriving emergency responders were injured as a result of their attempts to enter the structure to rescue the 4 girls. The residence had a total of 4 stories, including 3 occupied levels above grade, an attached garage, and an unfinished full basement. The original date of construction is not known and was estimated by others to be sometime between 1930 and 1950. The property was originally a single-family home and was converted to a duplex rental property in 1992 to 1993. The lower unit had access to the basement level and comprised the entire first floor and a room on the second floor via an interior stairway. The upstairs unit was accessed by an exterior stairway on the west side of the property and included the balance of the second floor and the third floor of the residence. The structure was a balloon-style wood frame construction with asbestos exterior lap siding. Interior walls were finished with either lath and plaster or wood paneling. The floors were of hardwood, with some areas carpeted, and ceilings were primarily lath and plaster, with some areas, including the south first floor mudroom and upstairs unit's kitchen area, finished with wood tongue and groove planking.